Like thousands of NEET aspirants, I had worked day and night. I sacrificed outings, celebrations, sleep, and everything else because I believed hard work would be enough. But after everything that happened with NEET 2025, I felt devastated. It felt unfair, and for a while, I didn't know what my future would look like. Today, exactly 1 year later, I'm filming this video where I have completed my first year of MBBS. This is not an admission guide, this is my story. Growing up, becoming a doctor wasn't just my dream, it was my family's dream too. Like every NEET aspirant, I imagined myself getting into a government medical college in India. I studied for months. Every morning started with books and every night ended with revision. I truly believed that if I gave my best, everything would fall in place. But life doesn't always go according to our plans. Then came NEET 2025. I don't think I need to explain how emotional that period was because every student who appeared that year knows exactly what I'm talking about. There was confusion, disappointment, stress, and uncertainty. I remember feeling completely heartbroken, not because I didn't want to work hard anymore, but because it felt like everything I had worked for suddenly surrounded by uncertainty. There were moments when I questioned myself. What do I do now? Should I repeat? Should I choose a private medical college? I know so many students were asking themselves the same questions. One thing many people don't know is that actually I had option of joining a private medical college. My dad was completely ready to support me financially. He told me, if this is your dream, we'll make it happen. And I'm forever grateful for that. But somewhere inside me, I couldn't convince myself to take that path. Not because private colleges are wrong. Everyone's journey is different. But for me personally, I didn't want my parents to spend such a huge amount when another option existed. The second option was taking another drop year. Again, there's absolutely nothing wrong with repeating if that's what someone truly wants. But after thinking about it deeply, I realized that mentally I wasn't ready to go through another entire year of uncertainty. So I asked myself one simple question. Instead of staying stuck, what if I choose a different path towards the same dream? Around that time, one of my friends was already studying abroad. I started talking to them. I asked hundreds of questions. How is the education? What is student life like? Is it safe? How difficult is it? How do students manage? The more I researched, the more I realized that studying abroad wasn't something impossible. Slowly, everything started making sense. It wasn't an impulsive decision. It was a decision made after a lot of discussions with my family and understanding what would suit me personally. That's when Russia entered my life. The next few months felt like a whirlwind. Collecting documents, completing applications, visa process, packing my bags, saying goodbye to my family, and then boarding a flight to a country I had never been to before. I still remember landing in Russia. Everything felt different. The language, the weather, the people, the food. I was excited, but I was also scared. Because for the first time in my life, I was thousands of kilometers away from home. Fast forward to today, I'm now an MBBS student at Smolensk State Medical University. I've completed my first year. I have experienced my first Russian winter. I have met friends from different places. I have struggled with homesickness. I have learned basic Russian. I have passed exams that once felt impossible. And most importantly, I have grown as a person. Studying abroad teaches you much more than medicine. It teaches you responsibility, independence, patience, and resilience. If there's one thing I want every NEET aspirant watching this to understand, it's this. Not getting the result you expected doesn't mean your dream is over. Sometimes life simply takes you on a different route. For me, that route was Russia. For someone else, it could be another country, another college, or even another attempt. There's no single correct path. That important thing is to make a decision that's right for you and your family after proper research, not because of pressure and from others. Today, when I look back at everything that happened in 2025, I don't only remember the pain, I also remember that it led me to opportunities I had never imagined. And that's why I'm sharing my story, not to tell you what decision to make, but to remind you that one difficult chapter doesn't decide your entire future. If you are someone who's planning MBBS abroad or just wants to know what life is really like as an Indian MBBS student in Russia, subscribe to this channel. I'll continue to share my real experiences without sugarcoating anything. And if you have ever faced a setback in your life and still kept moving forward, comment below with one word: resilience. I had to read your stories too.